Hello students, Radha welcomes you to English class. Till now you have learned noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective. And you will be thinking that you have learned enough what you need to know. But no, there is something else you have to know, and that is verb. You will think, what is there to learn in verb? There are only three forms of verb. First form of the verb, second form of the verb, and third form of the verb. That's enough that you have to cram. But no, there is some interesting fact about the verb. And what is that fact? Let us know about it. So students, basically we know there are three forms of the verb. First form of the verb shows present tense. Second form of the verb is used in past tense. And third form of the verb is used with the helping verbs. So what is new about verbs? So students, now I am going to tell you about base form of the verb. I repeat, base form of the verb. What is base form of the verb? You have studied in Hindi उपसर्ग एंड प्रत्यय. आपने हिंदी में उपसर्ग और प्रत्यय पढ़े हैं. उसमें एक मूल शब्द दिया होता है. मूल शब्द के साथ आप जब भी कोई और अक्षर जोड़ देते हैं तो वो एक नया ही शब्द, एक अलग ही शब्द बन जाता है. जस्ट लाइक आपके पास एक शब्द है चार. चार के साथ अगर आपने प्र जोड़ दिया तो वो एक नया शब्द बन गया प्रचार. तो इसमें आपका मूल शब्द क्या हुआ? चार. इसी तरह अगर हमने लगाया ईय, भारत के साथ जोड़ दिया तो भारतीय, राजा के साथ जोड़ दिया तो राजकीय. इसी तरह ये जो हमारे पास वर्ब्स हैं इनकी भी एक बेस फॉर्म होती है, एक ओरिजिनल वर्ड होता है जिसे हम बेस फॉर्म कहते हैं. जस्ट लाइक गो, गो इज द बेस फॉर्म. सो व्हाट इज द फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब? गो. इट इज गो और गोज. सेकेंड फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब go, went, and third form of the go, gone. So students, there is also a fourth form of the verb. When we say add ing to the verb, then the word we get is known as fourth form of the verb. So students, when we see first form of the verb and the base form of the verb, we mistook it as the same words, but these are not the same words. For example, when we take be, base form is the be, but its first form is or are or am. Its second form is was or were, and third form is be. So what is the verb used for future? It is not here. Why? I will tell you in the end. So keep on watching very carefully. What is the use of base form? Base form is used with modals. Modal means helping verbs or the auxiliary verbs. For example, I shall study. Here study is not the first form of the verb. It is the base form of the verb. I shall be on time. Similarly, when we use auxiliary verb or helping verb or modal shall, then be here is the base form of the verb. Secondly, This base form is used in imperative sentences. Imperative sentences means the sentences having some order, suggestion or request. For example, be on time, समय पर पहुंच जाना. This is an order and be here is the base form of the verb. Help me, this is the request. So help here is the base form of the verb and not the first form of the verb. And thirdly, base form is used in optative sentences. Optative sentences means इच्छात्मक वाक्य. When we wish that it should be happen, means when we bless someone or when we curse someone, like God blessed you. Here when we talk about tenses, God is the first person, singular, so here must be blesses, but no, here is bless, God blessed you. Here we are expressing our wish, so it is optative sentence. So here bless is the base form and is not the first form of the verb. Go to hell, this is a curse, this is also optative sentence, so go here is also the base form. Okay, got the difference between the first form of the verb and base form? Well, so students, what about future? When we talk about framing of sentences, then we have to add shall or will in the sentences to make future tense. But when we talk about our own future, then we have to put in efforts. We have to work hard. So in your life, what you have to do? You have to study. You have to gain knowledge. So students, keep on studying, keep on gaining knowledge. Thank you. Have a nice day.